What's up, people? How far can I go while the family's out of the movies? I don't know. Let's find out. This is like a real speed run, except there's a slight difference tonight, and the slight difference is whoa. I'm only using two computers. I moved a computer over there because Eli kept hogging up my rig, and so I lost one of my three computers. And so frame rate is clearly way down while I'm streaming and team speaking. And I mean it's really down. 4 frames per second. I don't know if that's even usable. It just might be that I need to move some more boxes over onto the second computer. Man, I keep smacking my lips like that. Gotta stop that. And how's the DPS? Let's look at DPS. Overhealing's under control. That's very good overhealing right there. DPS though. I mean, I didn't back the hunters up or anything. I didn't actually do this pull right. But with the low frame rate and low CPU use, low CPU slices that I'm getting here, I would definitely worry about my DPS suffering because of it. So we're just going to see how far we can take this. I've got to add Sunkiss to the hunter backup. I've got a hunter who's not backing up with the rest of the program. And look at that. That is 0 frames per second. That is seconds per frame right there, not frames per second. I mean, right now, I would say the code is so good that it doesn't even matter that I'm getting almost no frames per second on my main tank. Although I really do want my main tank to be one of the best frames per second, obviously. I'm going to take everybody a step back so we kill that lava spawn correctly. And nobody really aimed at the Fire Lord. They killed the Annihilator first. I should have made them switch targets. You can make them switch targets with Alt-1 a couple of times. Even just one time. As long as you're the main tank, as long as you're the focus, Alt-1 makes everybody switch targets in one click. If you're not the focus, you have to do 2 clicks to say, hey, I'm the focus now, switch to my target. Man, I don't like this. I do not like this at all. Maybe Cuppy Cake's better. Maybe I switch main tanks. How about the other tank? What are you looking at? 13, 10, 13. Oof. I know my computer can do better than this. I do know. I know there's some drivers out of date, or some configuration out of date, and I just got to get off my butt and reinstall Windows and start over, because this is the same computer I was I'm looking at this computer over here, and it's doing brilliantly. My Xeon frames per second are looking good. So maybe I switch that to be my main computer. I don't know. It used to be my main computer. This is my 7700K. I know the 7700K can be better. Maybe it's my video card. Maybe it's something like that. Valatorn's talking about streaming his misadventures. Well, I mean, maybe this is the misadventure you stream right now. I was only rolling into Molten Core because I figured you were still asleep. But it looks like you're awake. You wake up early, bro. I don't know if I can take this. I really don't. I don't know if I can actually hang with this low frame rate. I'm really sensitive to low frame rate. It drives me nuts. And I'm looking over at the Xeon computer, and it looks so good. Like, don't like killing one lava surger at a time. It seems so inefficient. Oh, look at that. Cuppy Cake is still rolling 10. So maybe I will switch to Cuppy Cake. I'm moving Cuppy Cake to my main windowing area. Oh, geez. The fight's still on. Alright, the Cuppy Cake's doing a bit better. Don't anybody run off the edge. I see other multi-box runners trying to go. Alright, let's see if this works for me. 25 frames per second there for a second. I just make everybody follow me, then back up, then hit the down arrow to make everybody back up a step, and that pretty much always puts the targets, the mobs, in front of their area. Now, look at the healing. The healing is just going great. I mean, nobody's even being hurt, except for Crookshanks. I don't know. He must have run into the lava. I'm guessing. No? Crookshanks must have been pounded while I wasn't paying attention. I was moving Cuppy Cake's window over. That's all me, bro. That's all me. Sorry, bro. Boom. He's up. I need bars. I figure if I move 4 more boxes off this system onto the Xeon, we'll probably be okay. That it'll probably start working much better. I worked really long and hard tonight on making this 2-computer 40-box hotkey net file. That takes a long time, as many of you know. It takes a long time to get all the windows in the perfect place, positioned right, all the calculations done. And, ooh, you know what? You know the problem with Cuppy Cake? He doesn't have any fire gear. Get arisen. No, nice try. I know what you went through. I've still got my eye on the 18-core 8086, which runs 5 gigahertz on air with 18 cores. It's the most powerful processor Intel ever put out. That's not like a crazy 36-core server Xeon. But those run at a much lower clock speed. Those don't run at 5 gigahertz or anywhere close to it. They run at like 2.6. Yeah, Intel took it in the chops today. I think they're going to be okay, though. Right now, I think that, you know, what Intel announced, most people, most insiders already knew, and the word just got out to the investment bankers. And they moved Intel to a neutral from a buy. So it really hit our stock price hard today. AMD went up a lot today. And I really don't think it's justified. I think there is some irrational exuberance there with AMD. But they are going into 7 nanometer next year, and Intel is not. I guess I don't really have to fire your marketing guys. Fire your marketing guys. They're bastards. The thing is, you know, yes, we're in 14 nanometers still, and we're going to be in 14 nanometer, it looks like, for a couple more years, but we're doing a lot with it. I mean, getting to 5 gigahertz on all 18 cores on I think allegedly just air cooling. That was pretty dramatic in my opinion, especially for a guy who very much cares about multi-core. All I care about is multi-core, actually. I really don't actually care that much about frequency. Give me 36 cores at 2.6 gigahertz and I'll 40 box all day long on one computer and run streaming and Teamspeak and, you know, have plenty of power left over while I'm doing it. Man, I'm loving this healing. I am loving this healing. You know, it doesn't look that good right now with the low frame rate, but I would say the code is possibly at its highest state it's ever been. Look at those healing bars. Look at those healing bars. I mean, that wasn't a very big fight, I admit, but still, they're just not moving. And I like that. I like healing bars that are immovable. Alright, let's go get this dog. Call the rogues forward. And we are pounding the dog for... Oh, why am I back on overhealing? Oh, because I switched windows. Pounding the dog for 3,700 DPS. All right, not great. Really, 4,500 DPS is where I start saying, "Hey," but then again, I didn't press turbo or anything, and I didn't back the hunters up very far. The hunters were. It's Donald. I tried your new Lua code, and that fixed it. Donald, are you the one with the guild code? Is that the guild Lua code? Or, oh, you're the one who was having the SM extend error at 6894 or whatever. All right. Great. I like that. I like that it fixed it. Oh, geez, why am I so far forward? This is not where. You do not cross the bridge. As soon as the lava spawn comes out, go to 3. So that your rogues pop Blade Flurry. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, no, you didn't go into the lava, really, did you? No, they did not. Another side effect of having not enough resources is people look like they're running off when they're not really, but sometimes they are. Sometimes they are. All right, let's back the hunters up. Back this hunter up by hand because I still don't have him in HotKeyNet as a hunter. And send a pet. Sending a pet. Collecting Surgers and Annihilators. Here they come. Gotta be very careful when you have low frame rate, low resources. Actually, you know what? They are hammering us, so I'm gonna actually banish some of these guys. I hit F1 real quick on a couple of them, so they got banished. And I'm just gonna keep calling everybody back together. Oh no, people are dying. This was too much my low frame rate. Alt 2 to make the banish happen again. Health low on Eversmile. No! 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 Where's my banishers? They're not banishing. Kill somebody. Alright, we got some banished. Cupcake died. Kill that one that has no health left. Are you guys not even looking? Kill the one that has no health left. There you go. Sheesh. That was wild. That's too many for 2 little frames per second. Do you ever worry about 4-minute multi-box? Yes, I'm always scared about big multi-box. I don't want them getting in my wheelhouse. Is nobody in the lava? Nobody is in the lava, so good on us. Alright, let's just heal up and finish these guys off. Alright, we took a big bite and we paid for it. And so let's clean it up and get back on track. Alright, I'm gonna hit burst. I also don't really like fighting next to the edge very much because there's very little wiggle room for the accidental multi-box run. Did you notice I picked Eversmile up with my 8 key? One of the druids rebirthed him. So yeah, the performance of this, I guess I should have looked at it before I started the stream, but I would say the performance right now is disappointing. And I'm actually going to do a Control R on one of the screens over here and see what we're getting. Control R. This guy's getting what? Can't even see. Did I hit R? Control R. No frame rate. Control R. 22 frames, 26, 25, 26 frames per second. Yeah, that one's doing a hell of a lot better at over 20 frames per second. So I'm really beginning to question whether I have saddled this computer with some bloatware and some drivers that just aren't the same as before. And that's really bad because, I mean, I've got so much stuff stuffed into this computer right now, so much development stuffed into it, that reinstalling Windows it's risky. I'm just going to get a better video card. But it's obvious this computer has more to give, so I'll move 4 boxes over there. It's not bad, though, for complete disaster. Where's Brutaliar? Oh, he's standing right next to us, so... There we go! Everybody's up! So one of the new things that came out this week for 5-minute multiboxing is when you tell your warlocks as the main tank, when you tell them to all summon a certain pet, and they don't have that pet out, they will immediately summon the new pet when you press the 1 key. They didn't used to do that. There was an API command I didn't know about to check what your pet type is. Somebody, one of the guys online, it's the porn on the 4K monitor, that's what's slowing you down. No, there's no porn on this 4K screen. This is my living room, for heaven's sake, you silly goose. Silly man. Whoa, up to 34 frames per second now. What's up? Do I have anything else going? A Skype going. I'll close that down. SM Extend being edited. Don't need that tonight because SM Extend is perfect now. And I got OBS and Teamspeak. Nobody's really on Teamspeak, but I'll keep that on for now. 45 frames per second now. He was looking good there for a second. See if I can find another T-Boost. I don't even see anything to click on. Well, shoot. We have to do imps now, and I have no fire gear, so that's Eversmile. Well, when the imps come back to the stack, at least they'll get Thunder Furied. Is everybody with us? Looks like there's a lot of stuff back there. No, everybody's with us. Let me know if my camera let me know when my camera stops working so I can reset it. I learned how to reset my camera when it stops working without stopping the stream, so there's that. Oh, there's another Surger there I forgot about. Let's kill everything. Surger, imps, everything. This should go well. Oh, the imps really died slow. Why are the imps not dying? Well, Eversmile's at seconds per frame. Sometimes I make decisions. I've been doing really good lately, not making stupid decisions that are obviously risk-reward idiotic, and that's a perfect example right there. Complete risk-reward imbalance. Am I not in combat? I'm not in combat. All right, let me get a beer. I mean, I'll go do. I will go do Lucifron, but I mean, I don't think I should go much farther than that before I move some windows off of here. So I'm gonna move Valatorn, Sneaky K, Karis, and probably Silza off of here onto the other computer, and I bet you it'll make a huge difference. But I've got to stop the stream to do that because I'm messing with all my logins and passwords and stuff like that on the screen. So to move Windows over, I have to stop streaming for 5 minutes. As soon as I res everybody, I will do that though. Everybody's resing up. Good. I can actually do that while I'm resing up. Okay, so I will stop the stream right now, and I will move 4 windows over while I res, and be right back in less than 5 minutes.